It is an epic fail because I woke up this morning and the mirror that was up here, it fell. And the reason we had it sitting low was because, and I know a couple of people asked that question. This right here is a lip. So we had it on there. We had it sitting there, and then we had it kind of propped like I had it on the vanity, but for some reason it fell. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I thought about it, but I justified it because we had it sticking, we had it leaned, plus we had the command strips on it as well. But clearly it wasn't up there properly. Um, that's just the bottom line. It wasn't up there right. And yeah, so I have to figure out something else over here. But yeah, y'all, that's why I was sitting low. But it is an epic fail because it's down on the floor. Good morning, you all. As you can see, the mirror fell down. I'm glad it didn't shatter into a million pieces, but yeah.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. I knew that was going. Well, it was in the back of my mind how we did it.
Yeah, it was up there wrong, and it was low because I had it on the lip. But yeah, I have to figure out something else in that area, which I'm pretty disappointed about, which we know better. We know we shouldn't have put that mirror up the way that we did.
You did that because you knew if it fall, you're going to go to your second home. So what you had to lose?
No, the real reason why I put it up like that was because it doesn't have, that mirror sits on a dresser. It doesn't have a hook on the back of it. So I didn't want to go through the hassle of putting one and then that come out.
It was like a rig. It was a DIY little situation.
Yeah, so I was just trying to make it work. And I felt like it would, but I was a little skeptical. But anyway, y'all, it's down. So yeah. My husband and I, we had been talking about Shador Sanders. I know everyone has heard about what's going on with that. I'm not a big football fan, but according to what my husband says, and me just watching the whole situation, let me go back. According to what my husband says, he should have gone earlier. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a situation where
top 10.
He should still be lingering out there. And I'm like, my thing is, regardless of anything, why is it personal? It seems to be a personal thing. It seems to be personal as to why none of the teams picked him up.
It is personal. This is outside of football.
But what did he do?
I don't think it's what he did. It could have been something between the father and somebody. It's whatever it is. It's like Colin Kaepernick type situation. The way it looked like. It's a lot come with being an athlete, especially of his demographic, how we look. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I was sitting up there watching it, excuse me, with you, most of the young men that they picked up were black. So I can't even say it's about race.
Being black. It's about being. Can you be controlled?
That's crazy.
You going everything like ESPN? All these people are controlled. They say or do the wrong thing, they up out of there.
This NFL man,
so
they are
if you
nasty.
Headstrong or somebody in your circle headstrong, they don't like that for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They don't like when you got your stuff together. They don't like when you don't have an agent and you know how to know your worth and you know how to conduct yourself. It's all a money grab.
So to me, you're going to the NFL, all of these teams that could have drafted this young man. And I'm a big fan of Dion and his family. For me as a parent, it's kind of like, it hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? For them to do him like that. I'm trying to figure, I never seen a young man do anything outside of being a young man.
That's why you think Dion was there every step of the way. Because
clearly. Yeah.
He raised them boys. That's the whole, it's a system. It's systematic in all ways.
So you're gonna so they're downplaying him because he had a father that held his hand all the way through his whole football career.
It's confidence, power. They're afraid. That's the number one enemy. That's public enemy number one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he's good either way it goes and how I feel, but it's just the principle.
It's the game. Some of it too. Now, you have sometimes you got to see what the draft is requesting that year. That year might not be a good year for a quarterback to go or a running back to go. If you got one more year of college, that's why some people return college for their senior year, because this year ain't the year.
Yeah, but according to what you said,
it was only 4 teams needed quarterbacks, and they went how they went. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to see the NFL played on my TVs no more.
Well,
I see it all. I'm turning it off.
You better well just go.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started?
Hold on a minute, y'all.
Oat milk.
A venti hot chai with oat milk. What else?
With 3 pumps of brown sugar.
Sure.
Same iced coffee order.
A venti iced coffee made with oat milk.
Okay.
With 4 pumps of brown sugar and 4 pumps of caramel. I want a sandwich.
What else?
And 1 egg and cheese pesto.
Breakfast sandwich?
Yes.
What else?
That's it.
All right, it's going to be $17.44 today.
All right.
Got to run them for oil.
Yeah, he just came simultaneously. When I was moving.
But yeah, y'all, that was it.
I hate it for him. I hate how that looked. At this point, everybody that knows sports know, like, you ain't gonna sit here and act like he a scrub. They done took some scrub quarterbacks over him late in the second round. So it's like,
it's a shame.
It's more that ain't. This is not sport. That's something personal.
Definitely. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit because we were talking about it last night, talking about it again this morning. What do you all feel about that situation? If you're, into the NFL, the draft, and heard about the situation. Yeah, but right now we're at Starbucks. Have a couple of errands to run this morning. Later on today, my daughters are coming over. Yeah, we're just gonna do like some seafood and just spend a little bit of time together because we don't get to do that too often.
All right. I got tap.
Did she say anything?
Just 17 and fun. All right.
Is that like that?
You know it.
This one might get better.
All right, thank you. Trying to get my thumb out. motherfucker probably got social dysfunction or something. It was like that the last time we came.
Oh, that's a guy.
You know,
But I didn't know it was a guy.
yeah.
So that's why he feel like that.
Yeah, like insecure.
Feeling insecure, but baby, ain't nobody looking at you like that. When I get back home, it'll probably still be pretty early. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I may. I don't know what I want to do today.
You just said what you're gonna do today.
Yeah, I probably really need to find another mirror to put up in the dining room because the space is empty, and I love to have a mirror there. That mirror there was perfect. I was just trying to get out of spending money. You know what I mean? Like, you got a mirror, you know, use what you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I like to spend, but I like to save too. I always say that. But yeah, I may go to the store and see if I can find a circular mirror to go there. On the to put back on the wall to complete the space, you know. So I'll probably do that, and I do have some other things that I need to do around the house. I need to put a couple of pictures up and just some other little odds and ends. So we'll just be in the house today doing that. Just wanted to come on and introduce the vlog just to let you all know what we were going to be doing today. Yeah, so that's the plan. Good morning.
Good morning. We have 40% off on the clearance, so it's an extra 40% off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's cute for $2.99. Put on the porch. That one is $3.99. That's cute. I like that. And they swivel. But let's go in here and see if they have a replacement mirror. Nah. All right, y'all, so I'm just finishing up the seafood rice, and since we're having salad, I'm gonna go out to the garden and get the green leaf lettuce because it is like drooping down into the pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest that. That'll be my first little harvest. It's not much, So I'm gonna put it with what I already have. So yeah, let me run outside and show you guys what it looks like, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, so this is how the garden is looking. These are the cucumber seedlings right here. These are the mint leaf, the strawberries, and then we have the 2 tomato plants here. They're looking really good. And then this is a red pepper, cucumber plant, and then we have our baby spinach right here. But I came out here to harvest the green leaf lettuce because I feel like it needs to be, and we're having salad for dinner, so this will be a part of our salad mix. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this cut. Now it looks pretty good. It looks really good actually, but yeah, I feel like I need to go ahead and cut it. I feel like it's time, y'all. And plus, it'll be a nice addition to our salad today. All right, this is what we got. I hope you can see that this sun is beaming, but this is what we got so far. That's a nice little amount. So I'm gonna go in the house and wash this really well, and this will be a part of our dinner. How cool is that? All right, y'all, so my husband, he doesn't eat seafood, so I'm putting his rice to the side. Okay, then I'm gonna just put the shrimp and crab mix into the rice. And this rice is the jambalaya. It's their dirty rice. So I'm just putting the crab and shrimp and onion mix in here. All right, let me see how it tastes. It's good. I cheated, y'all, because I had a rice that was already flavored, and all I had to do was add the seafood to it, and it's good. Really, really good. Yeah, that rice is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
My little love, I see your eyes wide like an ocean. When you look at me, so full of my emotions, I'm finding it hard to be here in Sin City. I know you feel lost, it's my fault completely. I don't recognize myself in the coldness of the daylight. So I ain't surprised you can read all of my lies. I feel so bad to be here and I'm so guilty.
All right, y'all. So this was real easy to put together.
Be sure to make the ingredients.
First guy was
You got this
Simple
ingredient. Where you get
ingredients.
this from? TikTok?
Oh yeah, I did get off TikTok. It's not the same exact, but it's pretty much.
Oh, okay. So we have lemonade and then what is that? A strawberry mix? A margarita, strawberry margarita mix,
Vodka.
some vodka and simple syrup. So we're just waiting on it to freeze over. It should be about 20 or 30 minutes is what the instructions say. We'll be back.
Tell me what matters, 'cause I don't know. Love is just a little fantasy.
Ariel sees this, so she goes and gets BBL, and when she returns, she hopes she gets the same attention that she's getting.
But you're getting attention from men because no woman is like yes for
but you're doing that to be validated.
Yes. For men.
But the man ain't asked you to go do that.
Of course he's
But you're seeking a validation
No,
from him, whether he's saying
but
it or
that's-
You're
not.
trying to attract what you want.
Exactly.
So
But it stems from her looking at another woman. She ain't. She
So
see
what
what
are you
She
saying
doesn't
here?
want
she
what
see,
she
she
has
see what's going
per
on.
se. She wants the attention she's getting from the men.
So what are you
But
exactly
you know why they're talking to her.
So are you saying it's stemming from insecurity?
Yeah.
It could be a couple of things.
Right.
It's an
Yeah.
umbrella of it.
Right.
Insecurity
that's just
and
my
trying to get
opinion.
attention from it.
But I don't feel like
I don't
every,
think everyone
no,
does
I don't
it
think
for
every
male.
woman that gets BBL is
Yeah.
trying to get male attention
Right.
because
It could be insecurity.
after women have kids, they
Yeah.
may want to get a mommy makeover.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean they want to
Some
make their
people
behind.
may not have like those genes, like
A lot
it's
of
like
it-
getting your teeth.
A lot of it
Yeah.
is attention.
We had a good time yesterday. My daughters came over. You saw all of that. And I also want to thank everybody for tuning in to the last video. For my channel, the video is doing amazing. So thank you for all that clicked into the video. Just leaving your perspective in regards to the topic. So if you haven't been able to watch the video, definitely go ahead and check it out. I even asked my daughters how they felt about it as well, but it all led back to what they felt like was self-esteem, or either they were doing it for themselves, you know, after maybe having kids, or to attract a man. So it's different reasons why people do things. What we were talking about was women getting BBLs. Fun conversation. That's kind of like a recap of yesterday. The Ninja Slushie machine is awesome. I love it. I started to make a coffee this morning, but I think I want a hot coffee, so I'll probably make me a hot coffee this morning. What I think I'm going to do is put up the mirror in the dining room, the one that we had in the foyer in the last house. I think I want to put that one in the dining room, so we'll do that today and just do some other odds and ends. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get this picture put up. I was thinking about placement right here on this wall, like so, and then putting a little key ring holder up underneath here, because the garage door is right here, and we come in, we can put the keys or garage door opener, mailbox keys, whatever, right here. That way it has a home, and that worked for us at the last home. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. All right, y'all, so it's actually a couple of hours later, and I'm hanging up this key holder slash whatever else you want to use on here. I think I was telling y'all before, we had this in our last home, but we had it in the kitchen on the, yeah, I was telling you all that we had this in the kitchen in our last home. It came in handy because we can put our keys on here. Like, I don't like a whole lot of keys on my key ring. So like the mailbox key will hang here. Sometimes the extra garage opener we'll put in here. And kind of like whatever else that's really small that can fit here. So we love this. So To the left of this area is the garage. As soon as you walk in, you'll see this, so you can't miss it. So yeah, got that done. Now what I want to do next is go ahead and put this paper towel rack up. Then I can set the hand soap on top of it as well, because the sink that we currently have, it doesn't have a space for it. So we'll go ahead and do that really quick as well. Okay, so this is something else I wanted to get around to doing, was this paper towel holder. I had this in the last bathroom and it worked really well, and plus I'm not able to have my soap to fit nicely on the bathroom counter, well, countertop rather, because it's not a counter. So I figured I can sit that up there, and yeah, it's way more space. So I can put a little decor over here if I want as well. So yeah, now this I purchased from Amazon, and also the key holder I purchased from Amazon as well. I think both of them were under $10. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so we do have the mirror up. I love it here. This is the mirror from our foyer in our old place. I think it looks great in this space. So this is what we've done so far. And then as far as for this plant, I did get another planter for it. I took the other one back to Home Goods, and then I got this one. And it's just sitting on a little wooden stool, just for a little bit of height. So I have that there. So this is how this area is looking for now. I do have plans on getting a rug here at some point, and probably a console table up underneath the mirror at some point. Well, I had planned on using this mirror in the foyer again in this space. However, the way that they have the alarm system, let me show you. Okay, so they have the alarm set up right in the middle of this wall. So the mirror is way too big to put over in a corner, and we had it in the center. That just wasn't gonna work, you know, just covering that up. So I'm gonna have to get really creative in figuring out what we can do over in this area. I still have the DIY console table here with the little basket system there. But I may have to get rid of this. I do enjoy having a mirror in the foyer. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think of something. Maybe I can put a mirror on this wall as you come in, and then maybe a smaller table here. We do have a wall on this side, but the door opens this way, so the space will be limited. We may can do something over here, I don't know, but I feel like this wall is a no-go. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. This was silly for them to do. I feel like they could have put it right above or somewhere in this area, not right in the middle of the wall. That's beyond me, but nonetheless, here we are, and that's the situation with that. But yeah, y'all, this is what we have. This is the final look in this area. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one.